Jorge Casanova, former mayor of Lynwood, has submitted an application to be appointed city treasurer. Unfortunately for him, at the city council meeting, the community voiced their strong disapproval of his potential appointment.
I just want to share briefly that I am actually disappointed to see the rotation of the way the politics is being played in our city council, especially with Mr. Casanova, because he ran, but he didn't run. He didn't claim to be the mayor last year when he put his name on the ballot, and he said that he was retiring and that he wanted to leave council because he wanted to attend to his business and to his family. And now here he is coming back to be city treasurer. And I just find that very puzzling, and it's a very bad look, because it looks like you guys are rotating each other, like little pawns, and this is not a chess game. I mean, Gabrielle was the city treasurer, now she's council, now he wants to flip and be the treasurer, and it just doesn't look appropriate. So it's something that you really need to take into consideration when you make this vote, because the city residents are not stupid, and granted, because it's not full here, it doesn't mean that they don't understand what's going on. And so I really think that you should acknowledge and respect, the city residents, and not just try to make fools of everybody and just do what you want. I mean, there are other applicants. Linda George is an excellent person to consider. Also, Yolanda Rodriguez, she's been serving as a commissioner. You know her, she has a reputable, record. And so, he's not the only one. So I say let him go take care of his business and his family. He doesn't need to return. And it's not any respect to him, but those are his own words. He stated he wanted to leave. So I don't know why he reapplied. I mean, it doesn't make any sense. It's contradictory to what he was saying. But I just would like to see that the council really steps up and make proper decisions instead of just trying to, pay favors.
Mi nombre es María Viera. Yo vengo también en representación de hablar sobre el tesorero. Yo para mí veo, de todos los que estamos calificados, que entregó más información es Yolanda Rodríguez. No sé si usted, señor Solache, cuando en los años que Yolanda corrió para tesorera, que le dieron ustedes el voto para que corriera, me acuerdo bien que en la junta pública cuando hablaron, dijeron que no le que le agradecían que no corriera para tesorera en ese año para darle oportunidad de que entrara la señora Camacho. Recuerdo bien las palabras de Alfonso Morales. Entonces, ¿dónde está la oportunidad que le deben de dar a Yolanda ahora? Digo, no sé por qué. Quieren calificar a una persona que según se iba a retirar, atender a su familia, hacer todo, y todo por regresarle el favor. No sé qué favor le deben ustedes a él para volverlo a regresar. Tomen en cuenta la información que esta Yolanda Rodríguez entregó, que fue la más calificada de todos, para que le den el apoyo y vuelva a entrar de tesorera. Para mí es voto para ella. Gracias.
Rodriguez, and I am one of the applicants for the city treasurer. You have several people that applied. Take into consideration my experience as previous city treasurer. I just wanted to make a clarification that Viera said. When I decided not to run, was not because someone told me not to run. I decided not to run because at that time I needed to take care of health issues. Now I'm good, so if I get the opportunity to run, thank you. That's all.
My name is Dr. Linda George, and I'm a resident of Lynwood for many years. I'm speaking to you because I'm incredibly concerned about the treasurer appointment process today. I'm honored to be amongst the list of candidates. However, I believe that I'm one of the most qualified for this position and hope that you consider all applicants, not just those that are political allies. I'm a retired educator and a former Lynwood Association president and treasurer, including the former bargaining chair. I negotiated multi-million-dollar collective bargaining agreements that impact hundreds of educators. I also served as Lynwood Teachers Association treasurer. Currently, I am the treasurer for NACP. So you see how I have the work experience, educational background, and community knowledge to take on this role. The community is aware that former Mayor Casanova is the favored candidate for this appointment. It is evident by Mr. Casanova's incomplete application that he won't pretend to care about the process. When he decided to retire from the council, he said that it was because of caring for his family. Why then is he coming back? It's because he opened up a council seat and it's time to cash in on a favor. It seems what Ms. Martinez and Mr. J. Leon was discussing for the city of Lynwood has already happened in Lynwood. If that's true, then that's shameful. The city of Lynwood is not diverse. Let's be clear. We have members of the minority community, you have Latinos, you have Asians, you have people from the LGBTQ community, and no blacks. We're underrepresented. While race and identity isn't the only thing, basic representation for black people matters. We exist and we live in Lynwood. According to the census, there are approximately 6,000 African Americans in Lynwood. As far as residents can tell, there's no senior leadership in the city, no department directors, and no policymakers for the city. Why is that, and what is the city doing to address that?
My name is Maria Estrada, and I'm here because I'm concerned as well about the appointment of the city treasurer. We know how it works, the way that this all transpired, the way many of you got elected, you shouldn't even be here. The way you guys basically lied to the community and said that you were passing a measure and ended up running again when the reality is that you career politicians and you're here for yourselves, not for the people of the city.
As a business owner, I serve as treasurer for several of my companies, and which I handle my my own money that I invest, and the funding and the investments for my corporations that many of my employees and my family depend on. And I will treat the city and the money of the city no different.
There's an individual who all he put was an application without following the rest of the requirements. Now, I understand he is a ex-member of the city council, and I just hope that you guys did not violate the Brown Act by already making your pre-selection, and really look at the qualifications that we have with the other members. One in particular impressed me because she wrote everything required, and on top of that, very involved in our community. And once again, I hope that you guys do follow your own rules and your proper procedure.
In regards to the city treasurer, I would recommend that you guys go in a due diligence process and really select, or if not, if you guys can't come to a conclusion, then it will be the best to go special election where it be transparent. You also need representation, not just of one ethnicity or different creeds, right? But we need representation that is going to be working for the people. You can be people of color, you can be whatever it is, but if you're not representing the people, that is a problem. This is why you guys should really do your due diligence in selecting that it's going to be working for the people, not in special interest.
Para lo de la tesorería, por favor, escojan, hagan una buena decisión de las personas que están preparadas, que han sometido sus papeles, que todo de sus diplomas. O sea, estamos para la comunidad, porque ustedes están sentados ahí para la comunidad, para trabajar para todos nosotros, que todo esté bien. Por favor, hagan una buena decisión. Muchas gracias.
I think a lot was said during public comment today. I tried to pay attention to everyone's points. The issue of black representation does weigh on me. I just can't help but think that yesterday was Martin Luther King Jr. Day, and what better person in American history to fight for a multiracial democracy than Dr. King. I just asked my colleagues that are going to be a part of the ad hoc committee to truly weigh every single person and their qualifications. People that put in the effort to actually give us a full application. I know that a lot of folks are here, and there's a lot of documents that some folks submitted. Let's just give everyone a fair opportunity. Let's not taint the process. Let's make sure that we are deliberative. I know that an election is costly, and I trust that that folks on this ad hoc will be looking at all the applicants fairly. So, thank you.
Thank you. Any other comments? Get a roll call, please.
Thank you. Member Camacho?
Yes.
Member Munoz Guevara?
Yes.
Member Salacha?
Yes.
Mayor Pro Tem Soto?
Yes.
And Mayor Flores.
Yes. All right, that passes. So we'll look forward to what we're able to bring back as an ad hoc to the group, so we can make a